What is self if not a soul? We speak of the self all the time. We talk about knowing ourselves, losing ourselves, being true to ourselves. We ask others to be themselves while trying to become someone new. But who or what is this self we keep chasing? Some say the self is the soul, the immortal essence of who we are. In the Catholic tradition, the soul is spiritual, immaterial, and created by God. It is the form of the body, the breath of life, the image of the divine. But the soul is not your social media profile. It's not your job, your taste in music, or even your memories, because those things change. And if the soul is enduring, the self seems endlessly in motion. We change with time, with trauma, with joy. The person you were 10 years ago may feel like a stranger, and tomorrow's self may surprise you. So maybe the self is not the soul, or maybe the self is what the soul becomes in time. If the soul is the foundation, the divine image, then the self is the architecture we build atop it, brick by brick, memory by memory, choice by choice. Some bricks are given to us. Family, language, history, others we shape ourselves. Convictions, friendships, sacrifices, failures. And like any structure, the self can shift. It can grow taller or lean with grief. It can be shattered and rebuilt. But beneath it all, the soul remains, not static but constant, not unmoved but unshaken. Modern science tells us that personality changes. That memory is fragile. That consciousness isn't a theater in the brain, but a dance between body, world, and thought. This doesn't threaten the soul. It only deepens the mystery. We are not merely souls floating above the body, nor are we just minds firing in the dark. We are both spirit and structure, grace and grit, dust and breath. So what is the self? It is the story your soul tells while walking through time. A story shaped by love and loss, by habit and hope, by the world you inherit and the one you help build. The soul is the ink. The self is the handwriting. And God, perhaps, is the reader who never looks away. So no, the self is not the soul, but neither is it separate. It is the expression of the soul in a world that is always asking us to forget who we are. To live with integrity is to let your soul and self speak with one voice. And perhaps that's the task of a lifetime, to let the self become a clear window through which the light of the soul can shine without distortion. A few seconds of darkness, then the candle flickers back on. The narrator recites the poem, images slow to almost stillness. What is self if not the soul? A whispered flame, a fractured whole, that dances through the winds of years, yet holds its shape through joy and tears. It walks with time, yet stands apart, a silent mirror in the heart. It bends with grief, it blooms with grace, yet longs for light it cannot trace. Not mask, nor name, nor echoes trace, but form divine in time and space. A breath of God, in dust arrayed, that seeks the light, yet walks the shade. So ask again through dark and flame, is self the soul, or but its name? The way is sought, from life we wrought, a light veiled deep in tempests black, made holy in its revelation.
Have you wandered far, past the echoes of your name, through shadowed halls of silence where every step feels the same? Have you touched the stone of doubt, felt it burn beneath your skin? Have you lit a match in darkness and found the flame within? Every path is hidden till your eyes forget to see. Every truth is buried where belief begins to breathe. Have you found your way, or are you still asleep, dreaming through the dark, drowning in the deep? There are signs in silence, there is fire and fear. Have you found your way, or are you still not near?
questions, and every answer is your name. Have you stood before the mirror, where your soul forgets to lie, where the only voice that whispers is the one that asks you why?
Upward still the spiral turns, a ladder carved from all you've learned. Each note a step